So I'm going to assume that most people here have used Wikipedia at some point or another, or at least knows what it is. But how many people have ever edited Wikipedia, even once? Please raise your hand. Wow, that's great. Thank you. So I'm Stephen, and this is my friend Asif. I haven't known Asif for very long, but we are sort of instant friends because we're both Wikipedia nerds. And when I met Asif, he told me a story about a young man he knew in Israel. This young man grew up in an ultra-Orthodox religious community, a community that, because of its beliefs, chose not to use the internet, not to use smartphones, not to provide a general education past the age of about 13. But this young man found the internet and right now is not only a Wikipedian, but he is on his way to a university degree in computer science. I'm telling that story not because I think that the mission of Wikipedia is to turn everyone into an atheist computer scientist, but because when Asif and I and other people who edit Wikipedia show up at the website, we don't just see a monolithic collection of web pages. We see a group of people who together, even if we don't speak the same language, agree that the internet is a tool for giving everyone the information they need to make good decisions for themselves about their lives. And if you agree with that, then you share something in common with every single person who's ever contributed to Wikipedia. But before I go any further, there's actually a myth about Wikipedia that I want to dispel, which is that it's a hive mind or some kind of active collective intelligence without a will. In all 270 languages of Wikipedia, there are only 100,000 people who actively edit it every month. And half of the content of Wikipedia in all its languages is added by 1% of that 100,000 people. So Wikipedia isn't a hive mind. It's a group of very tight-knit people who share agreements about the way Wikipedia should be. And of course, you can join that group at any time. It doesn't take even registering an account. But it's not a monolithic collection of people who never talk to one another. Of course, what ties all these people together, well, actually, that's one definition of a Wikipedian, and that's from Wiktionary, which is one of our sister projects, and I did edit the site's definition for Wikipedian a little bit before the talk. And that's another definition. You know, we have fuzzy demographic data that's, some of it's great, you know, there are a lot of PhDs, and some of it's really terrible. We're over 80% male. But that's actually what I think a Wikipedian is. It's someone who edits an encyclopedia for fun and in their spare time. But it's also someone with obsession about knowledge and information and sharing. And it's obsession enough that they can argue for days about Swahili grammar or the exact diameter of the Death Star. And what ties those people together, people like me, even if I'm arguing with my friend Asif about what should be in Wikipedia, it's a mission. Imagine a world in which every single human being can share freely in the sum of all knowledge and in their own language. So I would say that if there's a lesson, the first lesson to take from Wikipedia, whatever your community is that you need a simple, clearly expressed mission, even if it's crazy and bold and actually sort of arrogant to assume that Wikipedia is the only group pushing for this kind of goal. It's important to have that thing to tie your community together. And while Wikipedia is it's built on top of a website, it's mediated through technology, the truth is that no matter how innovative the wiki part of Wikipedia is, it's really sort of an open space. There's absolutely nothing about the software that tells anyone who shows up to the site what should be in Wikipedia, how they should edit it, how they should interact with other people. What actually holds that community together is a very simple set of social agreements. And if you've tried to edit Wikipedia and run into the myriad rules and guidelines and policies and phrases that hold the community together, the truth is that there are only 5 rules for Wikipedia. Wikipedia is an online encyclopedia. Wikipedia is free content. Wikipedia has a neutral point of view. Wikipedia has a code of conduct, and Wikipedia does not have firm rules. Seriously, one of our rules is that we don't have rules. What we have are a set of social agreements by the people who are actively participating in building the site, the people who've cared enough to show up and hit edit and maybe create an account and do things. So I think just to wrap up, I would say that if you want to look to Wikipedia for how to create community around whatever it is that you care about, those are some of the things that suggest that that's what it should be. It should be global and multilingual and multicultural, not just location-based or local. It should be simple rules. It should be mediated by technology, but the technology should not tell people what to do or how to do it necessarily. And it should be free content owned by the people who built it and distributed under free licenses to everyone interested. So that's all I have to say about Wikipedia. Thanks.